Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Torpid Gamer, and today I'm going to be bringing you the top 5 Kickstarter campaigns coming up in February 2017, so sit tight because we got a lot of good games coming up. Okay, for the top 5 Kickstarter campaigns of February, coming in at number 5 we have Banner Saga 3. The Kickstarter was launched on January 24th and already shows a promising group of backers by reaching 50% of its goal in just the first day. Banner Saga takes you into the Norse mythology of Vikings, where you will tactically take your characters into combat with classic turn-based strategic battles. Each decision you make will change how the story unfolds around you, bringing an immersive feel to your gameplay as many actions have consequences. The original Banner Saga games have been applauded by fans with millions of downloads, and it looks like this one won't be any different. This is a game I'm excited about playing, and I'll be keeping my eye on it. If you haven't played the originals, I definitely suggest checking them out. I'll throw a link down in the description to their current Kickstarter campaign so you can investigate for yourself. Next on the list, coming up on the 4th spot, is Apocalypse Now. I'm sure most everyone has seen the movie Apocalypse Now, and if you haven't, go out and watch it. It's pretty good. Now, after 28 years since the movie released, a group of developers have taken the task of recreating the 1979 film so you can know what it's like to be Willard as you travel up the Nung River to find Kurtz, a crazed general who has taken the role of a demigod to the native people. Not a lot is known about the game yet, but the creators said it would be similar to exploration-driven RPGs such as Fallout New Vegas. They actually refer to the game as being open river instead of open world, and I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I can get on board if it's anything like New Vegas. So far the Kickstarter has generated over $83,000. They have a goal set of $900,000 with 28 days to go. So if they do reach that goal, I am really hoping that the creators stay true to their fans and create a really epic game that doesn't end up being a dud. Coming up next at the number 3 spot is Beautiful Desolation. This isometric point-and-click adventure takes you in a post-apocalyptic world, this time with an African setting. This isn't the devs' first game, as they successfully launched Stasis, also an isometric point-and-click game, which is available on Steam currently. In Beautiful Desolation, you'll find yourself exploring through wastelands to find villages, destroyed cities, and undercover abandoned technology, all while conquering challenging puzzles that push your way through the story. Beautiful Desolation has already raised over $63,000, which is slightly over half of their $120,000 goal. I'll definitely be keeping my eye on this game as it looks very atmospheric, and it reminds me of old school Fallout, a game that I have not played in a while. Next up at number 2 is Throne of Lies. This game I'm particularly excited about as it's inspired by social deduction board games, medieval politics, and a 3D setting. What's not to like about that? I love the idea of a game that promotes betrayal and underhanded tactics, and that's not necessarily done with violence, but also with lies and deceit. This is a game I could get on board with. The game starts with anywhere from 7 to 15 players per session, with 30 unique classes assigned randomly at the start of each session. Each round of play has a day and night phase. During the day phase, everyone meets in the throne room where players share evidence and decide who they think is suspicious, then plot who to kill or spy on during the night phase. During the night phase, you'll retreat to your class-specific room. It's at this time where you may meet other players in secret to assassinate, spy, or even use special night abilities. This game looks like a ton of fun, especially if you play with friends, but the devs did say there will be random matchmaking, so if you're a loner, you're not out of luck. The game has raised over $7,000 and has a goal set of $20,000. I really hope the devs reach their goal as they seem very passionate about the game, and it just downright looks awesome. Last up at the number 1 spot is Lands Unknown. Allow me to hold my excitement about the idea of a game like this, and perhaps my taste differs from others, but an open world that allows me to sail to different lands and trade goods for money, all while avoiding pirates, sounds too tempting to pass up. That's what you get with Worlds Unknown. The game is based in the 1800s, and the devs boast the size to about 40 million square miles. That is massive. That may even be too big. The areas of interest are the American West, Amazon jungle, the Andes Mountains, Japan, Antarctica, and most of Asia. As you start the game, you're given a few pieces of gold and then sent out to the open world to amass your fortune. As you progress in the game, you'll have an option to upgrade to pack animals and ships, or you can just walk. They said there will be over 50 cities where you can buy and then travel to sell. You will also be able to complete jobs that earn you currency from NPCs, and each land will have its own currency. A game like this will more than likely take many hours of dedication, as these games typically do. But from what I've read, this game reminds me of my favorite aspects of ArcAge, a game I really loved until pay to win killed it. Let's hope that these devs don't repeat the same mistakes. While this game does look beautiful, I do hope they add more aspects than just buying and selling. If they steer towards players setting up factions and promote a community, then I think this game will do well. Even player-run cities would be a well-added addition. They have already raised over $3,000 and their goal is set at $100,000 with 21 days left. Not sure if they'll meet their funding or not, but if they do, I'm definitely checking this game out. Okay, that's my top 5 Kickstarter campaigns for February 2017. And just a reminder, I am not promoting any of these games that I just talked about. I'm not telling you to go and back the games. In fact, I rarely back games on the basis of being burned too many times. That's not to say good games haven't come from Kickstarters, I just like to wait until I have a complete game in front of me. Always show caution before giving your money to any company that doesn't have a completed project in front of you. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, then please like and subscribe. Tell me in the comments what you think of the games. Do you think any of these devs are shooting too high? Okay, I hope to hear from you guys soon. This is Torpid Gamer, and I'll see you guys around.